of this lot are all well into the season. They're sitting on eggs. We have had a couple on the right that have now again got move a bit round the mating. We've seen it near as the male put the female foot on the back, but that's as far as he got. But then they just go back to standing around again. You see, all quiet at the moment, and then at some point the noise will start to build up. And you can see there's like the one there now. They sort of start this slow, exaggerated wing beat, and the head starts to raise up. And some of them follow it all the way through and do the full sort of song, and others just don't. Here, there's one singing on the left. Yeah, real raucous noise, and it's surprising how loud it is. You get 8 or 10 together, it sounds like 100. So when they're really going for it in October, it must be very noisy here, October, November. You watch when they're walking, you always think it's just little feet, but you see where the leg is, you know, it's quite well up the body. There's a long leg bone in there.
Yeah, we saw it down by the whale in the lake of the mountain.
It's surprising long, yeah.
Whoever had it didn't bother that before.
Now, later on in the season, once food sort of starts to die off, because this time of year there's plenty of food, but because nothing really decays, it freezes, there's not a lot of biological decay, the skewers, the dolls, etc., they come back and eat them at the end of the season. Here we go. And you think that was just 2. You can imagine you times that by several hundred, it can get very noisy here. There's 2 on the left just below the rocky crag have been fighting. I would say a bit like kids, they've been at it off and on for the last hour. Having a tussle over space. Just sort of tucked in over the top there. Here they go. And it's all about showing off the bit that makes you a chin strap, i.e. a white throat with a chin strap. Because, you know, otherwise it's penguin body, isn't it? So you throw the bit that's different in the air, and here they go. You think that was just 4. You start multiplying that by the numbers of birds here. So they've been curious their reaction in the rope. Some of them have just walked straight across it and not the slightest bother. Others walk up to a body length and then panic. And one of them picked it up and see what it was. That's why I rolled the end up, because some of them just wouldn't cross it until they went down the end of it. So, yeah, they sort of...
Oh, bully.
That was like a cartoon fall, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I'm not embarrassed.
He's got a scar on the top of the neck, the chest, isn't it?
He has?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think I saw that one at the top with the neck mark earlier when it was displaying, so...
He's not happy.
I mean, they can tolerate remarkably big wounds. I mean, they're in clean water, and salt water helps. But the problem they have... Even I'm not loud enough to compete with that. The problem they have, if they damage the feather tracks underneath, if they get cut, so usually from a leopard seal or an orca, do the feathers grow back properly? And of course the problem is keeping warm, because these feathers are so tight-knit, there's so many of them, they need to keep warm. And so if you lose a lot of feathers, it causes an issue.
They're not doing the purple thing much.
These have been, but these are a little bit later in the season. There is one that's been going, you see the 2 displaying here, there's one there that's been going right over there, walking all the way down and up and then dropping the feathers. It's not as much, they're a little bit later, they're already got their feathers. You see the egg on this one that's displaying in front here? You can see where the blue patch is open up, you can see the egg in there. Yeah, and you remember when we were watching Gen 2s, you heard that noise or a similar noise when the skewers were about. Here it's more of a noise between tails.
I'm not interested in
No, and poop. Yeah. It's a good little recap, that, isn't it? No, there's several. There's that Spanish paper. There's also, I've got a friend who's part of, did penguins, study penguins, but she's a doctor in penguins. Oh, these two at it again, are they? Yeah. Yeah, Gentoos, well, I think Gentoos are more dozy, they just go, oh, people. These are a little more wary, but they're generally, pretty good. I mean, we've been back and forth here for several hours now, and they're just carrying on. And so the only thing they've really reacted to, I think some of the others just now, is the rope. Which is why I rolled up that end, because it's given them an access. Some of them have just walked straight across and no. It's funny, it's very much an individual reaction. Some of them will get to a body length and that one just walks straight across it, not the slightest bit worried.